All right, let's talk about mutual funds. If you've ever felt like investing is just way too complicated with all its jargon and charts, I get it. You're definitely not alone. So today, we're going to break it all down nice and simple.
Seriously, does the whole idea of the stock market feel like some kind of exclusive club you don't have the password to? It's a super common feeling. But what if I told you there's a much easier way to get started?
That's right. Let's just forget all the intimidating stuff for a minute and think about it like this. You're sending your money to a big, fun party where it can mix, mingle, and work together with a whole lot of other money. Okay, so to build on that party idea, a great way to think about it is like a financial potluck. Honestly, once you get this one simple idea, everything else just kind of falls into place. So at its core, a mutual fund is really just a giant collection pot. You, me, a bunch of other people, we all chip in whatever we can. And with that big pooled pile of money, the fund can go out and buy a way more diverse mix of investments than most of us could ever afford on our own. So how does this potluck actually work? Well, it's a simple three-step process. First, we all pool our money together. Easy enough. Second, a professional, think of them as the head chef, takes all that money and invests it, buying all the ingredients. The stocks, the bonds, the whole shebang. And finally, you get to own a piece of the final feast. You get a slice of every single investment in that pot. Okay, but who is this professional chef making all these big decisions? This is maybe the best part. When it comes to investing with a mutual fund, you absolutely do not have to go it alone. You get your very own finance ninjas. And this is a total game changer. Every single mutual fund has a professional fund manager, sometimes even a whole team of them. And their one and only job is to do all the research, pick the investments, and basically do all the heavy lifting for you. And just look at the difference when you put it side by side. Going solo means you have to be the expert. It takes a ton of time, a ton of research. It's all on your shoulders. But with a mutual fund, all that hard work is done for you by the pros. That's a huge advantage, especially when you're just starting out. So what are these finance ninjas doing with all that money? Well, one of their main jobs is diversification. You've probably heard this old saying, right? A mutual fund, by its very nature, spreads your money across tons of different investments. That way, if one of them has a bad day, it doesn't sink your whole ship. It's all about lowering your risk. Now, of course, not all financial potlucks are created equal. Just like parties, they come in all sorts of different styles and, well, flavors. So your job is to figure out which party is the right fit for you. For instance, you could go for a large cap fund. Think of this as a classy dinner party. It invests in those big, stable, household name companies you already know. Or you could check out a small cap fund. This is more like a high energy launch party for a startup, focusing on smaller companies that have huge potential for growth, but maybe come with a little more risk. And that's really the question you've got to ask yourself. What's your style? Are you looking for something slow and steady, or are you comfortable taking on a bit more risk for the chance at a bigger reward? It's all about matching the fund's flavor to your own personal goals. So, let's bring it all home. After all this, are you feeling ready to join the party? Let's just do a quick recap of why mutual funds are such a fantastic starting point for pretty much any new investor. It's like you get this perfect little welcome pack for investing. They are, by design, super beginner-friendly. You usually don't need a fortune to get started, which is awesome. You get that instant diversification, all your eggs in different baskets from day one, and of course, you get those finance ninjas working for you. It's a really powerful combo. And that's the bottom line, really. You don't have to feel like you need to do a cannonball into the deep end of investing. Mutual funds let you just kind of walk in from the shallow end, get your feet wet, and get comfortable with the whole process, all while having the pros watch your back. And that's really what this is all about. Thinking of investing not as some scary chore, but as an adventure. And hopefully it's a little clearer now that taking that first step doesn't have to be so intimidating. It might just be as simple as deciding you're ready to join the party. So what do you think? Is your money ready for its grand financial adventure?